This is a Jaguar XK8 front wheel bearing and hub, as you can see. So what I need to do is change this bearing, but it's not as simple as you may think, and I've got not much info. So first thing we have to do is unscrew this ring off the flange itself. So need to push these retaining clips out, these two, and then this has to be unscrewed. So I'm gonna try doing that, and I'll show you how it's done. So just knock them through inwards, and should be able to come out after. Shut it down. I'm back. After you take them clips out, you have to unscrew this. So it's regular screw. What I've done, I've used a blunt chisel, jammed on it like this, and then just knock it through, and this little ABS ring spins out. Now if this breaks, don't worry, it won't affect the ABS. It's just so the clips jam into it like this. Right, so it's just security, so it doesn't unscrew itself on the vehicle. Should be all right otherwise. Yeah, well, like I said, I still don't know if this bearing will survive, so I'll let you know at the end of the video if it worked or not. But I can't find any better way to do it, in all honesty. So we shall see. After the ABS ring is off, what you need to do next is remove this circlip here, and afterwards we can press the bearing out. I hope. I mean, it's only, we have to try, right? So just take the circlip out. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this with one hand and filming with the other one, but you get the point, right? I mean, just a classic circlip, and if you're trying to do this job, then you've done this before. And then I have a bearing press, a 20-ton bearing press, so I'm gonna use that. If you don't have one of them, I honestly don't know how to help you. I don't think one of them screw ones will do much of a job. Thinking about that, this is 28 years old vehicle, and it's rusty, let's say the least. So as I said, I have access to a high pressure press, so I'm not gonna try this by hand or by tools, by any screw-on tools, in any case. So as I said, we need to push the flange out from the knuckle, right? So at this point, because my new bearing came with two circlips, like the one I pulled from inside here, I assume there's another circlip between here, but I don't know that yet. So for that reason, I will only attempt to push the flange through, leaving the main bearing inside the knuckle, and deal with that later, see if there's a clip on the other side or not. That being said, if you don't have an access to a press like this and you still want to do this job yourself, I do recommend that when you get to this stage, not earlier, this stage, go to a garage, any garage, and with your new bearing and this pit, and ask them to press it in and out for you. It's going to be much cheaper than them doing the whole job, and you'll still get that satisfaction of working on your own vehicle. So let's see if it wants to come out. Oh, that's coming out. Scared me a bit, but slowly it's coming out. Now you see, I'm up to 5-6 tons until it starts giving. So I really doubt this will work with a screw-on bearing press. So like I said, you might want to consider trying a garage if you can't do this step by yourself. I'll need to reposition this this socket, because now it's going to be touching the bearing anytime soon. So I'll do that and see if I can go all the way through. I do apologize for the quality of this video. It's rather tricky to film and work in the same time. So there it is, almost through. Now I need something thin enough. If you work on your cars regularly and you do bearings once in a while, I suggest keeping the old ones that you've pressed out, because they will do great dowels. There we go. They will do a great job pushing others out. So have a little bucket like I do and just keep some stuff that you think you might need in the future. Trust me, you can't buy the tools that you make your own. So this will make the difference between being able to do the job and not. Right, so going at it again. I have this socket. It's an Imperial socket, and I don't do Imperial, so I'm not bothered if the socket gets damaged. So you be careful what you use. They're your tools, and how you keep them, that's how you use them. Let's see if I can get it all the way through. Right, I'm touching on the bottom there, so I'm gonna have to make some modifications to it again in order to make sure it goes through. If you're looking for a quick job, this ain't it. It'll take you a while. You'll be messing about quite a bit. Potentially dangerous if you don't have enough experience and if you don't know what you're doing. As I said, you might want to leave this bit to a garage, to a professional. Might just save you a lot of pain. Might. If not, if you like pain, go ahead. So why I'm still filming this is because I want to take it out and show you if it's got a circlip on the other side or not. So I'm trying to make this video short so you don't get bored or you get commercials on it. Yeah, that's out. Happy days. Just on time, because my thread, the wheel bolts were starting to touch. Alright, so that came off, and like I said, you have another circlip on this side, so this will have to come off as well, and then the whole bearing hopefully will come out. Looks like it's going to be pushed outside through where the wheel goes. So I don't know why it's got two circlips, but this is Jaguar we're talking, and yeah, that's the flange. This is the thread that the ABS ring screws onto. Obviously I'm gonna clean everything up in the end, and yeah, see you soon. Alright, so in this video my main goal was to show you how to take it off, because that's where people make the mistake and they break the knuckle, which, sorry to tell you, but it's obsolete even for that Jaguar. So after you've taken it, just a quick thing, put it back on. Like I said, you should be knowing how to do this if you've got this far. So plenty of grease inside the knuckle, on the bearing. Bearing goes in. Does it? Well, I pushed it the other way out. Right, try to put it as straight as possible. It slid in a little bit, so that's good. Then I'll use the old bearing, because it's the exact same diameter, right? So it's very important that you press the outside, right? Not the inner. If you press in here, you're gonna break it. So press on the outside, put it in, then you got the circlip that goes over it, and then flange goes through the other side, screw the ABS ring on, get some pins in, and then put everything back together. I don't think it's worth me filming the rest of the procedure because you already took it off, you know how to put it back on. So best of luck, and I hope this video helps you stop breaking these knuckles, because like I said, not even Jaguar can get them for you anymore. So take care, see you next time.